you're a tampon user, you'll use almost 12,000 in a lifetime. Now that's a lot of cotton. To What's Up, ladies? I'm Madge the Vag, and today we're pulling out all the stops to find out what's up with your tampon.
Are you super? Are you regular? Are you sporty?
Maybe on the sporty side. Super sporty.
Just regular. Exuberant?
The exuberant tampon.
Mine would be the let's go out and have a drink tampon. Yeah, great. Ours can hang out.
Dr. Bartolot, thanks for coming in. Now let's talk about tampons. First question, what are they made of? They look like cotton balls on a stick or some cotton candy.
Usually they're a mixture of both cotton and rayon. There are some that are 100% cotton, but most of them are a blend.
And that's okay to put in there?
So the rayon that they use now is not the same rayon that they used back in like the 70s and 80s that was associated with higher risks of dioxin contamination. The dioxin was originally coming from the bleaching process using chlorinated bleach. Now with the FDA regulating tampons, they're no longer using chlorine to bleach tampons. It's more bleaching with hydrogen peroxide. So you don't really have to worry about dioxin poisoning from tampons anymore.
So it's not so much about them getting bleach, it's what's bleaching them.
It's the byproducts from using chlorinated bleach, but even cotton gets bleached because cotton isn't all perfectly white. So even if you're using 100% cotton, it's still gonna undergo a bleaching process. It's just now we're using non-chlorinated bleach, so you're not getting additional dioxin from the bleaching process.
Could I get a non-bleached product?
Not that I've seen.
And why do we bleach them? Just to look nice?
Well, if you have a dark wood and then you're trying to see if there's blood or how much blood is on there, you're not going to be able to tell. Or if it's gray, basically the whole point is you want to see how much you're bleeding. So white versus red is pretty contrasting in color.
So I've heard there are organic ones. Is that a thing? Does it even matter?
Cotton can be treated with certain pesticides, and organic cotton is not treated with those same pesticides.
Can you kind of do your research? Like, are there ingredients on tampon boxes to see if there's any real difference?
It doesn't tell you the exact composition of the tampons. It does tell you what it may contain on the side of the box, but it doesn't tell you the percentage of each ingredient.
So it's hard to know really what you're getting anyway.
The FDA does regulate it, but it's not disclosed to the public.
Ooh, how about the scented tampons? That sounds nice.
I know you know how I feel about scented products, deodorants, sprays. They pretty much all have the same effect on the vagina. You don't know who's gonna respond to what, and you're adding something that's not natural and it's scented. It could possibly irritate the vagina. Whether the pad is scented, it might irritate the outside of the vagina, the vulva area. If it's a tampon, it could irritate the mucosa of the vagina. So as long as you're cleaning your vagina as you should and you're changing your tampon every 4 to 6 hours, it's not gonna smell bad, so you don't need to add an additional scent to it.
True or false? Tampons were used by medics in wars.
False.
That seems practical. True?
True, to absorb blood. Penetration trauma. Yes. Penetration trauma, that's what they called it. Say you get shot in the arm. Tampon.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a whole lot of information. I'm Madge the Vag. If you have any questions or comments, put them in my box. My inbox, that is.